Cloud can figure out what he's doing. Dumb old butt. Welcome to the channel, Gray Cloud Stalk. I did a stream earlier this morning on the laptop on the main channel. But right now, having me a sandwich. And I decided I might as well do I was going to do a stream through Restream, but they're apparently having problems right now. So I was like, man, I'll just use the YouTube app. I'll just go live for a minute. I know it's not usually kosher to be eating while you're trying to do something like this, but it is what it is. And because this channel is called Gray Cloud Thoughts, I thought, well, you know, what are my thoughts for today? Now, of course, I use this channel mainly to talk about comic books and stuff. So one of my thoughts today, and I'm going to keep plugging it until we take the giveaway down. It's going to keep running for a couple of weeks. But if you actually wanted a chance to win a cool underground comic by a cool dude named Dr. Ben, and also, I want to put it out there that the stream that I did last night and labeled it Comics Group Dildos, please don't take nothing to heart, okay, guys? Because Gray Cloud loves everybody. I might not like every single fucking person in the world, but I do love you. Regardless of what you think. And the idea behind doing just a parody show, I'm like, you know what? We'll roll with it. You know what I'm saying? So be looking for another. Like I had one scheduled this morning, but I got up this morning and was like, I don't think I want to, get too deep into that. But it's all in jest. It's all to be funny. It's not meant to be hurtful. Like anybody that I am, like if you see me on here, on this channel particularly, because you won't see me doing it too much on my main channel, but if you see me on here and we're talking about comic book stuff and drama or any of that kind of stuff, you may hear me poke fun at somebody and then somebody might poke fun at me or whatever. So I just want to make that clear that people, because I know I'm going to catch some flack. Omar and I was talking about that last night. I was like, I've done opened up a can of worms, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to be mean about anything to nobody. But, hey, if you like comic books, I hope you'll be here. I hope you will start participating in the chats. Maybe if Restream was up, I would have Restream on and I would be dropping a link in the chat for anybody to come on here. But at this particular moment, Restream is having some kind of trouble. And I mean, I could use StreamYard, but StreamYard's very much more limited now, especially if you're just using a. But also talking about cool little comic books, man. Hola. Peace, man. Hola. I don't know a lot of Spanish, but I know enough that I understand you're saying hello to me. So, but this is another cool little like independent comic book I got a while back, along with this one. They were only like a few dollars a piece by Addis Brody. Addison or Addison Brody or something like that. Very deep introspective stuff right here. Look, who are you? Who are you? And I was asking myself that earlier today. Who am I and why am I? That was the big question for me. But I'm trying to keep this kind of rolling. I really wish I could have. What we might do is stream just for a little while here on the YouTube app. And then I'm going to go back and see if Restream is up. And then if Restream's up, I'm going to try to set up a stream where some of you guys, if somebody wants to come in, they can. And I'm kind of doing this to promote this channel because this second channel, you know, I've not done a whole lot. I mean, I've not been doing a lot with my main channel here lately, but I'm trying to get in the groove. The pickle. Great. Awesome. The pickle. I like that. The other day on the main channel, we did a stream and had quite a few new people. Got to meet a new dude. Yeah, the pickle, man. That's a cool. I wish I could read. I wish I could I'm trying to decipher a couple of the words that I do maybe know in the Spanish there. Sorry that I'm not as diverse as some people. I did take Spanish, but I don't know, like, I only, you know, I don't remember a lot of it. And I'm trying to eat a sandwich. But if you like comic books, like I said, go to, I have a video up right now, and it's on this second channel. Oh, pancakes, a cereal. Okay, Paris, a orange, pink. Hey, you all good, man? You all good? You don't have to explain it. Like I'm trying to just understand what I can when you typed it in there. Being, yeah, being or being. But I do have a giveaway going on, guys, and right now I don't have the ability to drop the link to the video in this chat. What I was saying is I was going to go live and use Restream so that we could maybe have somebody on it. Because I'd like to come on here, and if any of you wanted to come on and just visit, I want to try to give that opportunity to some people. Even though I could be opening up a doorway to somebody coming on and sabotaging something. Right now, Restream is having some issues. There's some kind of outage going on. So me using that service to be able to bring people on here if they wanted to come on right now is not necessarily. Hopefully it'll correct itself here shortly. I'll stay on here as long as people are hanging out, though. But you can win a copy of this comic book. It's called Van Piglet, and it's by my friend Dr. Ben, Dr. Ben's Comics, with an X, like COMIX. And I really haven't put a stipulation on, like, if you're in another country, I figure if you enter, I'll just pay the shipping. Screw it, you know? So hopefully if Dennis Rodriguez sees this, you know, he's in Germany. And like he could win a copy of that. I'll send it to him. You know, it's like shipping's pretty high, but let's do what we got to do. Let's give back to the community. And trying to not be rude and eat with my mouth up, like, you know. And by the way, if you can, hit the like button. I appreciate anybody that, if you could. It does make a difference. So I'm trying to do a combination right now of a stream where we're talking about life, but I'm also going to be plugging and interjecting into a little bit of comic book stuff too. So because this is my second channel, and this channel is where I like to try to keep that particular type of stuff. Although, I mean, I'll get on my main channel too and I'll talk about whatever I want. But this is the channel to win a copy of Van Piglet by Dr. Ben. And the really unique part about that book is it's a true story. I know I've talked about this for a couple of times this week, but Dr. Ben has a story to tell, and we're going to get him on here. He's going to, here in a few weeks when I take the giveaway down and decide to pull a name, we'll have Dr. Ben on, and if he'll come on, and we'll talk about his story. Although some people have a bad feeling about it. Hey, Dr. Ben happens to be watching. Do you know what I'm talking about? And the whole point of the stream earlier, like last night, calling it Comics Group, is also another funny thing because Dr. Ben had somebody that at some point did some kind of review on some shit that he had done, and they just kept referring to him being in a comics group, which is Comics Gate. And I'm very much a part of, like, I've been following Comics Gate for, it had to be at least 2018 or 2019. I know that's not that far back, but I've been following Comics Gate for a while. So I thought it was funny because Dr. Ben used to be part of a show called Comics Gate Commandos. And then when our friend Johnny kind of like relinquished it to somebody, and I don't know really what happened. I just know that for whatever reason, somebody didn't feel very comfortable with Ben. And Ben's a cool dude. Like, I've never had I don't have no. And let me also say, I have nothing against Patrick either. From Comics Gate Commandos, I like Patrick. He's never done nothing to me. So I'm just trying to say, if you start seeing shows on this channel kind of frequently called Comics Group Dildos, it's all in fun. It's all parody. It's not meant to be trying to put nobody like in a bad place. So, and maybe somebody will call me a pussy for that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Grey Cloud's trying to be, you know, like didn't mean to run you guys off. The pickle. What we're going to probably do here in a minute is, hell, I'll probably try to fire up another. We're going to end this stream here at some point so I can see if we can use Restream, and then we'll do another one. Because it works better if people are able to come on. Like if I was using Restream right now, I could drop a link and one of you people could come in and listen to me, you people. No, you know what I'm saying? Like people that just want to have something to say, man. Like be seen. That's what we're going to try to do. I think I'm going to be trying to do that more on this channel because it's a smaller channel, but just giving people the opportunity to come on and just talk, man. Like, we ain't got to talk about comic books necessarily. We can talk about life in general. That's why this channel is called Gray Cloud's Thoughts, because originally I was going to give you more thoughts on some of the things going on in the world, and then I've decided enough people do that. But I do get good questions sometimes on either channel. You know, the other day someone asked me what my opinion on the meaning of life was, and I said, I think my opinion on it is be here now, like right now. Trying to think too far ahead and trying to think too far back keeps us out of the moment. And I hope that wherever you're at in the world right now, that you're doing okay. Speaking to you, Pickle, speaking to Lacurus. I don't know if I said that right, but wherever y'all are at, I hope you're doing okay. And sometimes all it takes is one person in your life saying it to you, and you're like, whoa, today's an all right day. Believe it or not, that is true. You know, like I said, I got to have a good conversation out here on the side of the road earlier. And also let me know that you can hear me okay. But I'm just trying to put a little food in my belly and trying to relate to people. For over a month now, I've been kind of like not very good to some of my friends in the communication department. Even my sister, literally my sister texted me like 2 days ago and was like, I've been trying to get in touch with you since last week. And, but I'm trying to pull myself back. And I appreciate anybody that's here. I appreciate anybody that even gives me the time of day. And like I said, if you give me the time of day, I'm going to give you the time of day. You're going to get the time of day. Like right now, I'm just in the YouTube app and I can't drop a link. Restream is having some kind of outage going on. But if that can clear up here in a little bit, I'll try to fire up another stream and invite people in. Because I was talking to a new person the day before yesterday, and that's really, I think that's what we're missing in this world, real connection. Like I'm E.T., look. And I'm not talking about E.T. from Cheech and Chong, extra testicle. If anybody knows what I'm talking about. And I hope I ain't running you off either. La Cruz. I think I'm saying that right, am I? Am I saying your name right? La Cruz. We got the Pickle. We got La Cruz. There's been several people here, and I'm just trying to like make sure that I point you out, that I say that you're cool. And Pickle, you're cool. You're cool for saying that I'm cool. Like, I appreciate you saying I'm cool. But you're cool for being here. Like I said, a matter of fact, I might, I could possibly use StreamYard for a minute But I just haven't used StreamYard in like months and months, other than if I go on someone else's channel. So I'm just trying to wait to see if Restream will, if whatever the outage, something's going on like in the ether, and it's causing them to have like I was trying to connect and try to come on here with Restream, but it wouldn't work. So, and the only reason is so, like I have the ability to have somebody on here right now, but I would have to address it ahead of time. Like if you had a channel, we could share, like you can share up to, I think, with one other person. But if I'm using like Restream or StreamYard, then several people can come in, you know? And like I said, I hope that anybody that is watching is doing all right. And if you're not, if you're going through something, don't be afraid to share it. Share it in the chat. I'll try to do what I can. I mean, there ain't much I can do other than just be here as an ear or a shoulder. Because sometimes we need a shoulder, you know. Believe it or not, sometimes you need a shoulder. You need somebody's shoulder, man. Like I said, I told them people on the side of the road today, I was like, man, I need deliverance is what I need. I just ain't been right. But let's not we're not going to get depressed. We're not going to be in a depressed place right now. We're going to keep this real. We're going to keep this on point. So I have a video uploading on my main channel. I just read a devotional. Matter of fact, just the other day, I just realized I have this second volume of this, The Girl from the Other Side, and I haven't read it yet. I've got a bunch of different stuff sitting here on this table that really needs to be read. Now, I have read these, but I'm going to reread them, like I said. This one is very bizarre, but I understand it. And it, you know, the Piss Lord Manifesto, I do understand it. Some people might not. It takes certain type of people to kind of be able to comprehend some things. But I've got like plenty of stuff to keep me busy. You know, I'm still like, I'm not even halfway through this Judge Dredd thing yet, and it's badass. You know, I'm just looking around trying to find something to show you guys. Battle Brick Road 1 and 2 I've got right there. I need to do some reviews on those. But yeah, I am kind of sometimes I don't know what I've done, and I've just like sometimes you just piss people off, you know. And that's part of living your life on the internet. Is that I realize that I'm not going to please everybody. I can't. It'd be nice if I could please everybody, but you know that's just not the way the world works. But I do try to tread lightly, and I try to be respectful if I can be. That's the only reason I was saying earlier that the idea behind Comics Group, that particular show is going to come. Like I did the first one last night, and we're going to probably have another one by next week. And I hope it to be something funny. Something funny. Like, I don't necessarily need to cover some of the same dumb stuff that other people cover. But I want to try to be funny if I can be. Even if it's just funny looking. Because obviously I'm old dude with face tattoos, and I'm funny looking. But you know, I appreciate hopefully we can get some more eyeballs on the giveaway. That's what's kind of irritating me, that Restream is kind of like having some issues right now. Because Omar and I was talking about last night, like the more people that enter, and it just makes it fun. Like when I pull a name to see who wins this comic book, it'd be nice to have more than 2 or 3 people, you know, so that's why I'm going to leave the video up for a few weeks, and hopefully somebody wants to get in and win a comic book. And like I said, we'll have Dr. Ben. I'll have Dr. Ben on if he'll come on, and which I know he will. Me and him are cool, so that we can talk about his story. Uh-oh. Little puppy out there in the yard chewing on something. I'm going to show you guys real quick. Look at my baby right here. Look at that baby. And then there's the puppy. You see? I call her Spot. She's got a little black spot on her side. That's my baby right there. The big one. That's my baby. It's so bitty. Yeah. Look at that bitty. It's a good old dog right there. He's a good old dog. We love our dogs here. Or I do. Let me see. Oh. So we might wrap this up. I've been here about 30 minutes. I'm trying to figure out you know, like Restream could be down all day though. Biddy, there you go. I was trying to throw up my sandwich. Come here, girl. No. Okay, I got it out the door now. I was throwing my dog the rest of the sandwich. Okay, so tienes gatitos, is that tienes gatitos? I really wish I had some way to translate. You know what I mean? Like where I knew, because I only know a little bit. Like even though I took 2 years of Spanish, the second year I didn't really pay much attention, and then of course I'm 51 years old now. You know, like if you don't use something frequently or like communicate in that manner, it's easy to forget it. I hope I said your name right. Makuras. Let me pin that. Even if I don't know, I'm going to pin your message there for you. Because anybody that, if you're giving me the time of day to even like comment, then you know what I'm saying? I need to respect that somebody's even giving, my putting eyeballs on here or even talking. And I appreciate it. And I could be I could be. I wished there was a way for me to know if the reading is going right now, good or not. You know what I can do is turn on. So what I'm about to do is turn on my laptop, and then I can. I'm gonna turn my laptop on, and I'm gonna see if Restream's working or not. And if it is, we may start another stream so that if anybody wanted to come in and speak their mind, they would be able to. That's what I'm thinking about. And anybody that's new here, I appreciate you being here. Let's see here. Okay, I am connected. Let's try out. Oh, geez, hold on a minute. I'm just checking something out so that if we can, we may be able to restart here in a few if Restream is working. And so let's see what they're telling us right now. Because to me, it's always nicer if you have somebody come on, if you got somebody to talk to. It also helps. It's nice to bounce off of people with ideas and perspectives. Restream is experiencing issues. We're currently experiencing issues related to AWS. So apparently it is still having an issue. So it's looking like I might not be able to do this today, which kind of sucks. What I was hoping is to do a stream where anybody that wanted to come in and talk could. Let me see here. I could probably do. Trying to think of how I can entertain and without having to play this little drum set or but yeah, Restream seems to be down. What about StreamYard? I bet if I'd say that StreamYard's probably down too. If and I could be wrong. Okay. So it looks like StreamYard's working. That might be what we do. We might fire up something here in a second. I might end this stream and then come back in through StreamYard and see if anybody wants to join. If you would like to maybe join, keep your eyeballs open, and I'll be back on here in a few. Okay? Over and out.